And you will start recording in 3, 2, 1.
Cue the iCarly theme song.
I'm sad, you see. Depression got the best of me. I'm leaving this old earth.
I never
That's
watch
pretty
iCarly.
fucking gay, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of the CodeO-cast. My name is Omar, and I am here with...
Codes.
Fixing my mic currently. How you doing? I'm gonna play around with this a lot.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Well, what's that name though? What that name be?
What's that name be?
Yeah, what that name
You
be?
know what my name is.
I don't.
Alright, it's Jesus.
Editor, flash up his name right here.
Flash my name right here on the water bottle.
Just puts a black Bible there. Omar, put a black Bible there.
I don't know what that is, but I guess I'm gonna have
It's
to do
just a
some
Bible
research.
It's a
that-
Bible that's black.
Yeah, that's all
It's
you need
in
to
the
put.
name.
Yeah, but I don't know what makes it so funny though.
It's funny because it's black.
Oh. What?
It's a common color for Bibles though.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Common Bible.
Just put it
color.
up there. Only true ones will get it. You don't need to tell them why.
You don't need to know what it is.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
So many Jesus.
Let's just stop touching it.
I'm hitting it with the headphones.
Yeah.
Every time I look at you.
Yeah. You just gotta set it up the way you want it. Are any of your parents religious enough to ever get you your own Bible when you were kiddos?
No.
I'm Catholic, so we don't read the Bible.
Yeah.
That sucks.
We just went away from priests.
Yeah. The priest says, read your Bibles unless you don't want to.
That's okay too.
That's fine. You don't need to know. I'll tell you everything.
As long as we get to hand you. Yeah.
Just listen to what I have to say. That's all that you really need.
Consent does not matter here in the face of the Lord.
You shake your head so much. It's
Yeah.
great.
I gotta look around. I can't just stare at the camera.
Here, scoot a little this way. How you feeling? Is that better?
A little better.
Yeah, there you go.
Finally
Yeah,
away from Cody.
I'm finally have my own space. That does
Yeah,
not exist in
that's
this
good,
room.
that's good.
You've always wanted to be a loner, though.
Yeah. Your point?
No. Well, this went everywhere, somewhere.
It went here.
It went Kingdom Hearts levels of sad.
It went here.
Oh no.
Editor, insert. Okay.
You know how I'm starting a bunch of RPGs that
It'll just be
that
really awkward on camera because nobody can see that.
He grabbed a Ferrero Rocher out of his.
Shut up! No,
Okay.
let their imagination run
Yeah.
wild.
Alrighty. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but there's a bunch of RPGs that I've started that I haven't finished any of them that I currently have, like either midway or quarter of the way through.
Cue the hub theme song.
Yeah, RPGs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why? Yeah,
the
alright.
hub theme songs and RPG.
Yeah, you can have role-playing games on the hub.
I like how that's the best place to go if you don't want ads and watch gameplay videos.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Dude, it's
there's one ad and that's it, and then the rest of the video there's nothing else.
Dang, YouTube sucks.
YouTube does suck.
it's so freaking good. It's because they have so much memberships. They don't need ad revenue.
Yeah, they get enough money.
Yeah.
Not like YouTube that keeps pushing their stupid. What's it called? YouTube Red, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it's YouTube. No, YouTube Premium now.
YouTube Premium.
Yeah, it's called YouTube Premium now.
Yeah, that's stupid. They keep pushing it.
Every time I open the app, it's like, "Do you want to try our student plan?"
Yeah, it's just like, shut up.
Yeah.
It's like,
You know-
while your videos stop being interrupted.
Now, you know what's stupid?
Kinda
What?
OnlyFans banning porn content. That was funny.
Not anymore.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
anymore.
they doubled down
Mhm.
and they went back on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they knew that they were going to lose a lot of money with that. It's like, what are you most known for? Naked women. All right, we're going to ban naked women.
Well, I mean, the whole reason for that is because like banks didn't want to make transactions with something that will give them bad rep, so they were like, "Yeah, we don't want to do business with those kind of sites." Even though banks are the ones that like will accidentally do business with cartels and stuff like that.
Accidentally.
Yeah, accidentally. But yeah, I don't know. It's like I totally expect for that company to be like, you know what? Never mind. We're gonna double down again. We're trying to change.
Dude, that
They changed their logo to an actual fan.
Dude, that OnlyFans ad that popped up on when we were watching YouTube that one time.
you got an OnlyFans
Yeah.
ad?
It was an OnlyFans ad. It's like, join OnlyFans today, and then it's like someone playing a guitar, someone else singing stuff.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
I think this is a memory that I was not in.
Because I know Freddie was there and Eladi was there. and we were
I don't
laughing.
think I was there though.
You're a gay while you're at work, bro.
that's really funny.
Probably. I don't remember that ad whatsoever.
It was
Come
funny.
to OnlyFans for the things that we're known for: guitars,
It's like
People
share your
singing.
singing.
It was like share your creative side on OnlyFans today. And I was like, that's not what you're known for,
And this is the first time I've ever hearing that OnlyFans is used for anything else.
right?
Well, I mean, they were meant to be a Patreon kind of thing.
Yeah. I didn't never realize that.
They're supposed to be a Patreon.
The sex work is
Yeah.
so heavy on there that it's just never realized it was going to be used for anything else.
Yeah. It's funny how that ended up like just being a target for that. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe it was also they were looking for it because look at the name.
And then meanwhile, going to Pornhub, yeah, I'm here to watch the Shrek movie full HD.
They have that?
They have the Shrek movie full HD for free on there.
Oh my god.
They have a bunch of free movies on there. It is like the best place to watch a whole bunch of things that you besides porn.
Just lower your volume before the logo comes up.
Yeah, just before the logo and then before the ads. Are you
Yeah.
alone? Are you
gotta
pathetic?
You gotta sit through some random ad of some random naked person that you can watch Shrek.
Yeah, you can watch Shrek, Shrek 2, Shrek 3, all the Shreks.
But what if the ad is Shrek naked though?
That's what I came for.
It can't
Literally.
be as disturbing as that Shrek is Love, Shrek is Live video that came out like
Oh,
almost 10
dude.
years ago.
Is that
Yeah.
even still up?
Yeah.
Or did they take
Yeah.
it down?
No, I'm pretty sure that's still there. Yeah, they never took that down.
I can
YouTube-
put like a screenshot if it's I
Yeah.
can
Link
find
in
it.
the description below.
No, I'm not linking it.
if YouTube
The
took
link
that,
is right here.
if YouTube took that video down, they would lose a lot of money.
Yeah.
They get a lot of money from the Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life.
Interesting.
I feel like there's a ton of videos like that they're like, this shouldn't be on our content guidelines, but it came out so long ago that we shouldn't strike it down.
No. There's so many
Yeah.
things that are so stupid. Like the people that do like regular videos about cartoons or stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's even like a millisecond of maybe like a dirty joke or
Yeah.
or something really, I guess, against YouTube's
Community guidelines.
community guidelines. Shut down,
Yeah.
taken down. Meanwhile, there's videos out there of literal like people like naked and doing like stuff related and just disgusting, like really disgusting things. YouTube's like, we don't see that.
Dude, I didn't even notice, but apparently there's naked yoga on YouTube.
There's naked yoga and it's allowed, just even though that's against community guidelines.
There's naked yoga.
Yeah, there's naked yoga.
Apparently.
Cody, what are you looking for in the internet?
Well, you watch other YouTubers that talk about it.
Oh,
That's my
okay.
excuse. I don't know about you.
No, literally, one of my favorite VTubers was like, dude, I don't know how YouTube just demonetizes all of our stuff. Like, he's talking about his G Fuel sponsorship. He's like, I don't know why they demonetize all my stuff, but thank you, G Fuel. For some reason, my content's too edgy for YouTube, but there's naked yoga on
Yeah,
there.
it's
I was like, what?
it's
took Jesus' excuse.
Well, it's the same reason, because
It
a lot of
is the
people
same
talk
reason.
about
Um,
it.
Yeah, a lot of
no,
people talk
I
about
get
it. It's
it.
stupid. It's stupid. YouTube is really stupid.
Yeah.
That's why we're working on. We're going to try to get on YouTube.
That's why we're trying to start an OnlyFans. Omar, you're going to be the front and center of it.
Yeah, front
No.
and center, it's just feet.
Dude, I have messed up feet.
Who has the best feet out of everyone in Dig?
We're not gonna find out.
We can just do like this down here where they can't see it.
Look, sock,
Yeah, sock, shoe.
shoe. Yeah, you try and guess.
Try and guess who has the best feet. Vote,
Yeah.
vote down below.
We don't even know.
And we don't care to find out.
We don't care about it. God, I thank God every single day that I'm not attracted to feet.
Dude. I don't
Well,
know.
it's because they're. It's just people are fixated on different things and people have different likes. But
Yeah,
that's very specific things. Like I remember I had a classmate back in high school who, like being a marching band, sometimes you got to change it and do all these kind of things. Sometimes just people are barefoot, like sandals or whatever. I had a classmate that they hated feet with a passion. If they ever saw like someone walking around in sandals like after school or something, they'd be like, "Ew, what's wrong with you?" And they would just feel disgusted.
Well, they're right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because feet are the most. It's one of the most disgusting parts of the body. They touch literally everything. when
Yeah,
you're
it's
walking
not like
around.
the butthole like poop comes out of. The feet is the worst part.
Hey, at least you could. That's covered up. There's footwear that's acceptable to be exposed, and not everyone has the prettiest feet to show off.
But Omar,
Yeah.
how do you explain to people who are into poop, though?
Let's not.
Explain that.
No, let's not.
Because you say to each their own for feet.
Let's not. No,
That
let's
it's
not.
not so wrong to be into feet. But what about poop?
No,
How
let's
do you
not.
explain that?
Cody, how about we don't?
On today's episode, we're gonna kink shame every single freaking
Exactly.
thing.
We're coming for all of you
We're coming
nasties
for all
out
of
there.
you.
Cody, how about we don't?
How about you don't?
Comment down below if you're into poop, and if
my
you are, you're out.
Dude, Carlos is just gonna comment out of spite. Just for sheer memes, Carlos is gonna be
Sheer
like, "Ah,
memes.
yes, I see it tonight."
Or no, he's gonna say like, I feel extremely offended by what you guys are saying about my likes and dislikes.
I'm in this picture and I don't like it.
I see it tonight.
I eating that good.
There's gonna be someone. Well, good thing. I don't know. There's gonna be so much I'm gonna have to blank out. I can't do beeps because YouTube doesn't like beeps either.
Do your trumpet noises then.
Yeah.
Nah.
Do a SpongeBob.
The SpongeBob?
Yeah, dolphin noises.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
If that's allowed in Nickelodeon, I think this is allowed if you can use dolphin noises.
Well, even then, YouTube does the stupidest things where it's like even things that are just slightly edgier that
Yeah.
they put on TV.
Yeah.
They're like, this ain't right.
can't-
No,
you
you
can't put
can't, you
this-
can't do
This
this.
is not-
SpongeBob's doing something.
That's a cartoon. That's for kids.
Yeah,
You didn't put
this,
for
this,
kids.
this cartoon you didn't put for kids. It's mislabeled. Strike.
Okay, why do they have a YouTube Kids, but they have that freaking part where it's like, not for kids? What's the point of that?
Dude, in uploading videos, it's literally like a thing that says, "Made for kids, not made for kids."
Yeah, stupid. I don't understand what YouTube is up all about.
They have their heads so far up there,
So
they can't see anything anymore.
I think they're into the poop fetish. I think that's
Ah.
what's going on.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
wonder
right?
YouTube sucks.
Somebody, what's that? What's
Susan.
yeah,
Wojcicki.
Susan Yukowski. What's her name?
Wojcicki.
Wojcicki. I don't know her name. She sounds Jewish.
Susan Wojcicki.
Wojcicki.
Well,
Yeah.
even then, I think a few years ago, it was like a huge controversy. People, like parents getting mad because even on YouTube Kids on the front page, like there was like adult content, or even then just teenage, like more mature YouTube content.
I'm pretty sure what it was like that Elsa Spider-Man thing.
That
Elsa
Yeah, that-
versus Spider-Man.
Elsa
yeah,
versus
those weird
Spider-Man.
videos, and
Those
also
are
yeah,
fucking stupid.
Like they were clearly not meant for kids, but
Yeah.
because it has Spider-Man and
Elsa.
Elsa, kids will click on it right
You can
away.
literally just upload Spider-Man to YouTube and it'll be on a kid's page.
You know what my favorite Spider-Man video is? Have you ever seen the one where it's like two spider guys in the outfits or whatever,
yeah.
and they just start?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
it's funny.
It's really funny.
Can you imagine though? It's just like a parent. It's like I need a break from parenting for like 10 minutes. Here's my phone.
Click on the first
YouTube
thing.
Kids, go wild for the next 10 minutes, and then it's just a kid laughing. But the parent gets interested. It's like, what are you looking at? Oh gosh, what is this?
It's just
Mom, I learned a new word. Cool.
who.
Cody, it sounds like you just learned that word this past year, though. The amount of times
Yeah.
you say it.
Because it's popularized this past year.
No, I think you just made it popular for yourself.
How long has cool been popular then? Huh?
Oh,
No, I think it's just the word. It's because
It's also because me and Carlos have been saying the hell out of
also,
that
yeah,
word.
also, yeah, that's why it's less of
And then
popular.
also audio.
It's less of the popularity of the internet, and it's more the popularity of what these guys say.
Yeah, because I remember I got that word from
Yeah.
the internet, and then the Carlos started using it, and then everybody else started using
Because it's like,
because
Except for Omar because he's too good for all of us.
too good.
Well,
He's too perfect.
here's the thing, and
He's too moral.
we have in this guide group. You haven't been long enough to see it happen, but there's a few words that bounce around. They don't come back. We use it for like 3-4 months, and then they go away.
yeah.
Yeah, I've forgotten all of them, but they're funny for the next 3-4 months that we repeat them, and then they go away.
Dang, you forgot all those beautiful memories, Omar? Gosh.
You don't even
that's
remember
heartless.
'em. Yeah, you give me the list of words that we would repeat for the next 3-4 months.
You said it yourself. I haven't been here long enough, man.
Exactly.
You said it yourself. So how can I remember something I wasn't there for?
Well, even
I
then.
got you. Ha.
Mom and Dad are fighting again.
You guys always bring up that joke. It's so funny.
Well, it's because you make it that way.
You started.
I don't do jack.
Bullshit.
I don't do jack. He starts arguing.
Right?
I've done absolutely nothing to make it seem like we're arguing.
Right.
It's just, it's
No,
a
right.
very constructive argument.
No. He's like they're arguing. It's just us like talking back and forth.
Yeah, but the thing we do get intense not because we're angry. We're just having fun talking back to each other.
Like a couple.
We like to shit on each other, and it's so funny.
No, please never repeat that again.
Like to talk shit to each other.
There,
It's
that's way better.
Fanfic. Get ready for that
No.
fanfic.
No,
Wasn't there already one? Oh wait, no, that's a different one.
I know someone who's writing a fanfic about Cody,
Yeah,
but I'm not. I'm
that's
not
the
in
one I was
there.
talking about.
Yeah, but I'm not written in there.
I have an idea for a video.
Yeah.
What?
What if we do like something similar to this?
Yeah,
We're kind of just sitting here and
Yeah.
we have cameras in front of us.
yeah,
But instead of like a podcast, I think we read fanfics.
yeah.
About-
That would be
yeah.
really cool.
It's like, Jesus slowly leans in, but Omar's hesitant.
Yeah, like, it can be fanfics like
Like about random characters and stuff like that.
about anything. So like,
Yeah.
and it doesn't have to be like the girl stuff. Also, it can be like very simple things.
Yeah,
Nazi
But-
Blues Clues.
But
leans in.
but since there's a fanfic about Cody, we can definitely do that. That'll be really funny.
because I feel like that's what makes fanfics funny.
Yeah.
There's actual like editing and writing that goes
Yeah.
into writing like books, shows, and all that. And so sometimes even though the writing is not the best,
Yeah.
it still goes to a lot of
Just
people. But
Read it
fanfic
exactly how it is.
fanfic is just one person, and sometimes they just don't proofread. I'm not talking about the grammar and stuff.
No.
I'm talking about the way they convey the story.
That's why it's a funny. Sometimes there's just like a 12-year-old that had a time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could tell by the misspellings and everything.
And, like,
bad
the-
grammar.
It's
You
like
could-
I goes to the front and then he touched me. Then
You can tell that it was
then
so
there's,
much
like-
more entertaining in their head than
Yeah.
it was on paper.
And then there's like
Just make
no
it fun.
punctuation at all. It's just all like.
It's a run-on
Yeah.
sentence.
Yeah.
I think that would be a really fun video to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what's it called?
Guys, write fan fictions. I
Write
can
fan
read them.
fictions or recommend them. One of those two.
Leave the weirdest stuff down below.
Yes. Drop links.
Drop links. But yeah,
Sauce.
I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah.
Like just it'd be simple like this, similar like this, and all we have to do is like each one of us pick a character and who we read.
I had a. I also had this stupid idea of like talking about anxieties and like
Recreating
or like our biggest anxiety moments.
Uh-huh.
But then I was like, I should probably save that for like a mini series of like just talking about like, the most anxiety inducing moments.
Oh God, I hate that so much already.
Or like trying to recreate them like in drawings or stuff like that.
No.
I don't think I'll be part of that because I don't really have bad anxiety or anything.
I hate that idea.
There's times where
already.
you're not human when it comes to emotion. You're
Uh,
not human.
Well, first of all, just
Jesus
think-
just built different.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jesus is built different.
all right. First of all, look. What do you have to do here? Oh, I just have to read a little bit. Now I know all the information. Remember that one time you freaked out because you couldn't figure out what to put for like the stuff for your FAFSA? Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all I had to do was
all you
read.
had to do was read, and you were freaking out for at least like a good hour or two.
I was. Cause
And I came up to you, was like, it's right there.
It was, yeah. Well, it's because I wasn't like... I was freaking out because the thing that what confused me is when I did my FAFSA back in high school.
Yeah, they
a
didn't
lot
tell
of
you anything.
a lot of the process was done by them,
Mhm.
and even though I was typing the keys, they were like, "Yeah, click that,
Could do that.
click
do
this,
that, do that.
click this."
Yeah,
type
I understand that because during high school they did everything for me.
Yeah.
So my first time I did my FAFSA, I was like, I took a couple hours doing it because like I don't know what to do. I don't know if this is right or not. But I read the sides and it's like, I still don't know if this is right or not, but I'm gonna put it in.
Yeah,
And then that's it.
It was. I mean, I don't know. After you figured it out, and
Yeah.
like I chilled out and everything. There's few instances where it happens a lot where I'll get super anxious. Literally, like I've had multiple auditions like back in high school, and
Yeah.
that's when my anxiety kicks in
Yeah, I understand.
full force.
Yeah, I understand going on stage and being
Yeah.
nervous and stuff like that. Like,
Oh,
I'll
no,
definitely be nervous.
Dude, I've honestly been like when it comes to performing, let's say I'm in an audience of like peers and like family and stuff like that. I'm not nervous when it comes to like performances. At least not with an audience.
Yeah.
I'm nervous when it comes to performing for my professors.
Oh, yeah,
That is the worst.
well, they're gonna grade you
Yeah,
and
that
judge
is
and
great.
judge your future.
That
so.
is that is proper anxiety. And I mean, there's been times where I've been frozen up and I don't know how to move on. Where they're just like, you could pick the spot and start from there. That's when my anxiety kicks in the worst. And I've been trying to work on it, but there's times where it still comes back.
What
The
if-
most recent example was this past audition. But yeah,
What if they have you do a lab?
what do you mean?
Like you perform at a lab? Like you know how we need like
yeah,
lab credit?
yeah. Like if for those who don't know, lab is just you perform in front of audience of your peers, and that's it. But I wouldn't get nervous about that because even if I was by myself, I still wouldn't feel extremely judged because
Yeah.
it's
Professors
just
would be watching you though.
yeah, but they're not grading me.
What's the point of a lab then?
Yeah, it's so you can go and there's performances and music majors have to go in order to get credit.
So you're
Yeah.
you're just showing off your stuff, and then
Yeah.
they just give you the thing.
Yeah,
It's
and
participation points.
It's gay.
yeah, it's enforced on everyone. Everyone
Yeah.
has to go and see what it's the presentation or a performance. You have to
Mhm.
sit there for an hour and you get credit, and you have to build up these credits in order to graduate.
Yeah.
So it's a mandatory thing, whether you agree with it or not. It's up to them, but
It's fucking
Person-
gay.
it's a little annoying because it can get in the way of the way you schedule your stuff,
Mhm.
your practices, and there's, in my opinion, I see the good in it. They're trying to encourage you to go out to concerts and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but it's annoying when it's in the middle of lunchtime.
Yeah, they're all at like 12:30, right?
Yeah, it's always like a 12:30 or 12, and it's just like, dude, I could be doing something much more productive than this right now.
Just go get your Chick-fil-A, go take a seat, and then
The
like,
thing is, though,
really loudly so they can like disturb the person that's up there.
I have a class during that time slot, so I'm not gonna get to do it this semester.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A open at the Union?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Might get that tomorrow morning.
I like how you say morning, but they open at 10:30.
Dude.
Yeah, that's morning.
Yeah, it is morning.
Morning,
That's like
morning
late
is up to 12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like late morning.
Yeah.
That is lunch.
Dude, I wanted
Ow.
Chick-fil-A today.
Yeah.
That was like, I have so little time before ensemble.
Uh huh.
Alright, I'm just gonna go to the freaking bookstore, cancel my rental, and then buy a snack there. It was great.
Now, if you had your scooter with you, you would have gone there like that.
Even then, the line at Chick-fil-A, how it normally is, I wouldn't have had
Yeah.
enough time.
Especially lunchtime. It's
Yeah.
long as hell.
See, that's when I make a decision. I walk in at our university at the Union. There's a Pizza Hut as soon as you come in, and the Chick-fil-A is down at the center. If I walk up to the Chick-fil-A and I see that it's pretty long,
Yeah, the Chick-fil-A is always packed.
there's times where you get lucky and
Yeah,
you're
there's
near
lucky
the front of the line.
Yeah.
If it's extremely long, like it's reaching the help desk at the Union,
Yeah.
I'm like, so I
Yeah.
just go back to Pizza Hut. Those personal pizzas are really filling.
Yeah, usually the time when I see a line,
Yeah.
the most well, like I decided whether to go on the line or not
Mm-hmm.
is like whether it reaches the water fountain, which is barely anything. If I see more than that, I'm like I'm just not gonna get Chick-fil-A.
Well, it's because also sometimes I think the thing that holds them back the most is when people order a milkshake.
Oh yeah.
Because there's not two cashiers doing
Mhm.
it. One has to go and run and do the milkshake,
Mhm.
while the other one's by herself taking the orders. So when they order ice cream or anything, it slows them down.
Dude, no. I was getting Chick-fil-A this one time, and they were taking so long with the orders just because they were like, number 88, and the person never showed up to pick up their food.
I'm just
So
taking
that
it.
stalls them even more.
I would have just I'm number 88 and then just leave.
What about your order, though?
I'll take that one too.
I mean,
Take
are
both.
they not gonna believe you? Just pull out your ticket and be
Yeah,
like,
here's my
here's
ticket.
my second one.
If they don't believe me the first one, I'll just call them racist, even though we're probably the same race.
There's not much diversity in this university though.
There's not.
What is the population number? Is like 88 Hispanic or 80 Hispanic, something like that?
Yeah, 80%.
80% Hispanic.
Dang, we could all get deported tomorrow.
We could all get deported tomorrow.
That's
ICE
not
is
how
right
that
around
works.
the corner.
No,
We all jumped the wall.
I've never tried the sandwich place that we have at the Union though.
Which sandwich place?
The Subway wannabe, that's inside the
one
convenience store.
I always forget about that one because
Oh,
I never go to the
yeah.
convenience
It's
store.
not in view, so I mean, I always forget about it.
I don't eat Subway in general, so I would never want to go there.
I think that's the same one that's in the Brownsville campus, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and they also have the grill.
Yeah, because the one I go to the Brownsville campus is like also Subway wannabe. Pretty sure it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So I've had tried their sandwiches. All right. They're
Yeah.
good. They're good enough for a meal whenever you're over there.
I think. Have you gone to the convenience store that's in the other campus?
Which one?
Brownsville.
The Brownsville one?
Brownsville.
No, I normally don't go into the convenience store.
They have some pretty good stuff there. They have
Because
some heated meals and all
I
that.
want a meal.
Yeah, sometimes
I don't want just cheese.
Sometimes they'll have chicken sandwiches and like full meals like that are constantly being heated up, so it's pretty good.
Damn. This is
Do you remember when we used to get milkshakes all the time?
Oh, yeah.
Those are some good days. Good days.
Dude, the coffee runs.
coffee runs more like your
Remember?
sugar runs.
Oh, well, yeah. It's because sometimes when we first met when we had our first semester, taking classes together. Once we started getting to know a little better, we would go out to lunch. Not lunch. It was we had two classes that were back to back, but our professor was like, you know what, guys, this falls around the middle of lunchtime, so tell you what, I'll let you guys have like about 30 minutes between classes. That way you guys are able to go enjoy a meal and relax, and then you can come back. So that was
like
really
a 3-hour class or something, or what?
It was 2 classes,
2 classes
right next to each other,
okay.
but she taught them both, and it was the same class.
They weren't right next to each other. They're all in the same room.
No, he means
I'm talking about the time slots.
Oh, time-wise, yeah.
Time-wise, yeah, they were the same room, same class, but 2 different time slots. And so we would just go get coffee and just sit there and talk for like half an hour. Then we would run back because we didn't have our scooters in, so it was a good ways walk.
Scooters. Why
We
these
bonded
chocolate?
over fucking Tokyo Ghoul.
Why are
dude.
these chocolates melted?
Yeah, I don't want
I've
this.
had them all day.
Yeah, I don't want
I'll
to.
take it.
I prefer if my chocolates are solid.
Go buy some then.
You bonded over Tokyo Ghoul?
Yeah.
It's funny. Yeah,
The dude I saw his back, and I was like, cool, man. And then he started going on about Tokyo Ghoul, and we started making jokes about how we're ghouls drinking coffee. It was stupid, but it was like, yeah, it started all of this.
It's a happy story.
See, I still remember that.
No, that's the happiest story we'll ever have. The one where we met.
and now,
It's been all downhill since
and
then.
now mom and dad are arguing constantly.
Just like my life.
Oh.
There was one good moment, and it all went downhill from there.
Did you enjoy working your summer off?
I hated it.
No, I'm talking to Jesus now, since he did his first podcast back ever since he left to be home and depressed and sad.
We said we could have done backlogs, but I guess we never did that. Yeah, it was fun. Well, it wasn't fun. I just working most of the time, and then I only had one summer class.
Yeah.
With a lab.
Yeah.
That was easy. I wish I'd have done that the first time.
Was it just like discussion forums or what?
No, it was. I had to write a couple of labs reports, and then just exams and stuff. It's just the normal stuff, and also there was discussion forums. There? No, there wasn't discussion forums. We didn't do that. Luckily, we didn't do that because that's always a pain in the butt. But the only thing that was difficult was doing group assignments.
Mm-hmm.
Because of what's it called?
You're 5 hours away.
Well, yeah, I'm 6 hours away from everybody else, and also what's it called? It's all online.
Yeah.
And the group assignment is write a single paper, and have it as like a unified idea of like what the group thinks.
Yeah.
But when the group is kind of dumb and they don't really understand because like the like one of the examples of like how they're dumb is like somebody said a video. And everybody's like, wow, this is a good video. We should probably use this as our idea and like how to do our unified thing. But there were still people that did not understand the video whatsoever. So they thought it was a good idea, but they didn't understand the video. So it was like, all right, nobody's like on the same ground or whatever. So that was kind of difficult. So most of the time, whenever it was like my part to do, like part of the writing assignment, I just wrote my paragraph, whatever I thought, and I did not care whatever anybody else put, so people had to write around what I said.
Nice.
Yeah, so I just made it that way.
Hey man, when it works, it works.
Yeah,
there's
when
honestly
it works.
There's always, I feel like whenever there's group project, there's always someone that takes the reins and decides what to do.
And
also, luckily, our first assignment, the professor's like, none of this is concise. All of you seem like you're writing different things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like it was like there was something similar, but some contradictory. So like the first time it was like, oh yeah, he was kind of hard on us.
Yeah.
But then after that, he never graded our papers until the last week. So I think they didn't have enough time to grade papers properly. So at the last week, just gave everybody A's for like every paper.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was probably the only good part about that group assignment part.
Dude, in group projects, there's always that one person that just up and dips.
Yeah, I hate that guy.
We've talked about it extensively that we've
Yeah.
had a one guy ditch our group.
Hey, if you're watching this, you.
Alrighty then.
F you in particular.
Way to make the guy
And
feel
not
bad.
in the good way.
Oh, what the?
Usually I just tell the professor, like, this guy's in here or this girl's in here.
Well, yeah, I mean,
And then the professor's like, they won't get a grade. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't have to tell our professor.
Mhm.
He never showed up ever again.
Bro,
Yeah.
they never showed up.
Yeah,
F that guy, but it doesn't really matter. But it's
like not even. No, it's not that he didn't show up to like our group stuff.
Mhm.
He didn't show up in general to
to
class.
Yeah, the class. I remember he was sitting next to me and he was saying like, "Yeah, man, this is like my third time taking this class." And I was like, "Why?" He's like, "I'm gonna be honest, I just don't show up."
Well,
a few weeks later, didn't show up.
doesn't show up. I guess he's never gonna graduate.
Haven't seen him like in a year, so who
Mhm.
knows? Maybe he did.
He just dropped out, but it was one. Imagine he's like, it was like a music class or something.
Yeah,
or what?
it's
Imagine he was a producer or something.
who knows, man? Who knows? I doubt it though, since they just started implementing a music tech minor where they show you how to do all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So unless he's self-taught, and I doubt so. I really highly doubt it.
That whole time that he didn't go to class, he was just teaching himself.
Oof.
Hey, props to him if he's doing something now. Last time I
Screw
knew
you,
he
man.
was working.
Sorry
at-
that we said F you. Can you work for us? Or just
No, we got Omar.
Omar.
Yeah, just make Omar edit everything.
Yeah, do everything.
That's your job.
Come on, stop doing nothing.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's your job, man.
You do your job.
I am doing my job. I'm here.
Yeah, I'm doing my job. I'm just a talent. I don't know what to do anything else.
Screw
Exactly.
you guys.
I'm just a really bad looks on this team.
Just the one that has a whole bunch of people on TikTok.
I
And just
know,
constantly
yeah.
like fanfics.
30,000.
I don't have a fanfic.
Yeah, you got
You
a
have a
fanfic.
fanfic. F you, man.
You got a whole Discord centered around a community
You
that
do
loves
have
your
a
content.
Discord about you.
Yeah.
All you guys, look at this.
Yeah,
he
look at
he
this
hates
side.
all of y'all.
He hates himself most of all, yet people love him. 30,000 people like you.
It's like
and what you
nobody
do.
likes me. Has like what 800 people watching him, and more than 8,000.
I can't find a mate gets matches from Japan.
It gets matches from Japan constantly.
You for calling me out on that shit.
F you for being like that. Boop. It's,
just-
it's
you know
like
what's funny?
it's a Halo noise. Boop.
We never synced the first video. We never clap synced the intro.
That's okay.
That's
It's great.
just look at me and how I play around with this thing.
Just look at him and how he jerks off the arm.
Honestly, like most of the time I don't really use the clap syncing.
Well, why do we
Sometimes
do it anymore?
it helps out a lot. It helps me spot like when the video starts like right away.
It
But
helps.
even if we didn't have it, I could always just sync up the voices, which is not hard.
Not hard.
Omar, the clap helps a lot. It really does. Also, Omar, I don't really use the claps now.
Don't use it. No,
I don't really care.
It's
Like,
there for
damn it.
assurance, and I like when we do
Anyways,
it.
back to the matter at hand.
What?
F you.
No, thank
Stop!
you,
He's
Jesus.
already
I'm not-
He already depresses himself so much. He doesn't need any more
Shut up!
flame
With,
to that fire.
shut up with your depression and all the attention you get.
Yeah, you attention hog.
Attention hog.
I don't want the attention.
Well, too bad you get it anyways.
Pretty sure like 90% of the reason that we have any viewers is because of you.
Yep, probably.
No, it's because of Carlos's marketing.
Carlos' market. He only marketed one video.
And
Yeah.
look at the views that got and how many subscribers that got us.
Well, the thing is,
Two.
he said, well, I understand his reasoning. He's like, well, I'm not really like part of the CodeO-cast, so I mean, it's more your guys' thing.
Yeah.
So you guys ask me when if you want me to market it, which makes sense.
yeah.
Ask.
What the? Say that one more time. I don't think I heard you.
Ask.
Oh, okay. Sure. Stop it. Get some help.
Stop
No, I will never get some help.
You know what's funny?
F this dude.
There's times where we're joking around, and I'm like, Cody, stop doing what you're doing, or I'm gonna. You know how parents like threaten you, like you're
I'm
gonna take
gonna
your stuff away.
spank you.
No, I'm gonna
No.
take your stuff away. Or
Instead of saying I'm gonna kill you, he's like, no, wait, you want to be dead? No, I'm gonna send you to therapy.
yeah, that's what I ask. That's what I tell him, and he actually is like, no.
Oh, no.
Stop,
I don't want to get
therapy.
better. I don't want to be healthy. I want to
I
be
don't.
sad.
I want to feel like
I
this is
wanna
all my
slowly
fault.
Die. I want to die.
That's the saddest part when you have to threaten someone to go get therapy instead of threatening them that something's bad's gonna happen to
No,
them.
you threaten
Oh,
them
you're right.
with
F this
therapy.
guy.
don't threaten them to
Take
go
him
to
to therapy.
You don't threaten them to go to therapy. You threaten them with therapy.
You threaten them to get healthy and better and to have a good life.
Because people hate change.
Hey, people hate having a good life and being happy.
Especially that
Who
one.
needs happiness, man?
Yeah, F you then.
If anything, I think the one that wants to be the happiest here is Jesus, yet he can't smile.
I'm not necessarily happy, just like how I said before, just content. That's all I need. I don't
Well, if
need
that's
anything
the
else
case,
in
I think you've been content for
I've been
all
content.
your life.
I've been content my whole life.
Yeah, you've been content your whole life.
Mother, what are we having for breakfast? Bread. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it 2 loaves this time or just 1?
I love
I can go for either.
I love seeing this
like a
TikTok
sauce.
creator that he imitates an average like household
yeah.
versus
The
Latin
middle-
American.
middle-
Yeah.
Is it the Latin American one?
Latin American
I was thinking of
household.
the medieval one. 'cause
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one's
yeah, where
funny
he
too.
does this, where it's like a dad walks up, is like, "Hey, there's food on the dinner table. Come have dinner." Okay, and then families in Latin America. Hey, yes, Dad, we don't eat tonight. That way, no. Okay.
What are we having for dinner? Sleep.
Okay.
All right.
Not even a tortilla with butter. It's just sleep.
It makes it even better when he like makes it an American household, because kids will be like, "Oh, chicken again? What's wrong with you, Mom?" And then it cuts to the Latin American household. It's like, "Hey, yes, we're not eating tonight." Okay. Okay.
You eat, you get the chancla.
you get you're eating chocolate for dinner. So
Exactly.
Hey, if it's the Mexican food called huarache, then it's good.
Yeah, the huaraches are also really good. Those are good.
Yeah.
All of you don't understand. Probably do, because most of you are Hispanic, I'd imagine.
Well, explain to them, Jesus. What's a huarache?
Put a picture right here.
That's the best explanation I can give. The picture.
Omar, look at the picture.
I hate all of it.
I don't know what it is. I just eat it.
That's half of what you order.
Yeah, that's half of it.
You're like so.
I just know that it has meat on it, and
Uh-huh.
they have the thing is masa,
Yeah.
and that's all I need to know.
Like if
It's
we were to
greasy
go
as
to
hell.
a completely different restaurant out of the blue, like a old timey restaurant in the middle of nowhere, you'd be like, he wouldn't stand there and think of what he wants. He'd be like, "I'll take a number one."
I'll take the food. I mean, no. Like when me, Carlos, Freddie, and Angel,
Yeah.
and we went to Louisiana. We went to this really high end restaurant.
Yeah.
It was a mistake, but it was the best thing we ever did.
I remember Freddie saying that you guys felt so out of place.
We were really out of place. Even the waiter came up to us, and like at first he was being like a high end waiter type
Yeah.
guy,
Yeah.
but like by like a few minutes later, when he started coming back again, he came to our level. He's like, "Hey guys," he's like, "Hi dudes, what do y'all want? Like this works here and here." And because like at the beginning, it's like, "Hi, we're at this restaurant. We have the wines. We have all like how they start up and all that."
Yeah. He was
Yeah.
doing his job.
He was doing his job in the beginning, but after that, he became a dude.
Yeah. He just became one of the boys.
Which was really great. But besides that, like one of the things that was on the menu, because like
Yeah.
I was looking at like, what's the cheapest thing I can get here?
Uh-huh.
$25. I can do that.
Yeah. It's only
I can-
$25.
I can do 25
and
bucks.
and it's not a meal, it's just an
Yeah.
entree.
So I didn't know what it was, but then Freddie at first he was like, "Oh, I'll get this," and then the guy was like, "Oh, okay, that's this and that, but I gotta warn you, it's raw." And then Freddie's like, "Oh, never mind, I won't get that." And then they gave him to me. It was like, it's $25. It's the cheapest thing here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it. Also, it's something I never had, so might as well try something new.
You got adventurous.
I got raw meat. It was really-
but spicy.
huh?
With spices.
No, I had cream
Mm-hmm.
and cheese. It had other things too. I don't know what they were. That's the main things I was able to tell what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but besides that,
But what is
yeah.
it? A clump of meat, or was it like?
no. It was like
fine.
it was like it was like a very thin slice of meat
Uh-huh.
because clearly like it's raw, so they have to
Yeah.
beat the hell out of their meat.
Yeah.
And then it had like the cheese and the cream and all
Okay.
the vegetables and stuff on top of it. But it was delicious. It was
So-
really good.
If you were to describe the flavor, though, was it like sweet savory? Was it?
I don't know. It was, since it was raw, it was
Yeah.
cold.
Okay.
Clearly, yeah, it was cold. So
Yeah.
it was like not refreshing. I felt kind of. It was like a refreshing type thing. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe raw meat because raw meat is bad.
I mean, yeah. I've seen this trend where people, instead of like searching up how to properly age meat,
Mm-hmm.
because that's kind of the process of like dry aging
Yeah,
meat is
dry
like leaving
aging.
it out and like it's raw. There's people who literally leave like raw meat like or poultry in a jar, and instead of taking the proper measures to age it, they just leave it there, and they'll eat it like that after like a month of it just there.
Well, hopefully that kills all the salmonella that's in there.
It doesn't. It grows other stuff on it,
Yeah.
and they'll eat it like that.
Yeah, there's just mold and
Yeah, it's
freaking
that
maggots.
whole. It's that whole like that crazy medical science that people is like, I don't need to pay bills for this stupid science thing. I will make my own science.
You're talking about dumb people?
Yeah.
Stupid people?
We're like, yeah, this is too much money. I'm gonna find a way to make myself feel healthy and like adopt weird diets.
Yeah,
and one of those is the raw meat diet.
Yeah, but back going to me being content. Yeah, I'll eat anything.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just picturing like all like 4 of you guys walking to a restaurant. There's like fancy rich people everywhere with suits and everything.
Yeah.
And the waiter just looks at you, is like, ah, yes, my people.
No,
the working class.
It's the working class. No, you can tell it was really rich, or like people there that like travel all the time and go to place, because there were some people like very comfortable clothes, like pajama style like clothes.
Yeah.
But you can tell the brand was expensive. It's like these people are rich.
Yeah.
And there's the working class.
And then there's a working class where we can't stop laughing because we don't belong.
There's one of those restaurants with the multiple forks.
Yeah, they did have multiple forks.
Oh my god!
They had the salad fork, they had the fork, and they had the other things. That
I don't know which fork is for which.
All you know is that you have to go from this side to this side in order of the meal that you're gonna have. Smallest one for the salad, you work your way up to the meal, to the biggest one for the meal at the end, I think.
Damn, you went to a rich school, didn't you?
Yeah.
No, that's one of the fun facts you find.
He always sees himself as better than everybody
he's
else.
like,
he knows all this stuff.
I'm so poor, and then goes to schools with like multiple spoons and forks.
Goes to a school that sends him to New York.
Sends us to New York. And
no, my parents paid for that one.
The farthest field trip I ever got was to the freaking zoo.
Well, your district wasn't that creative.
It's the creative. Go to New York.
Yes, creative.
Sounds like money.
That's not money based. That's creative based.
See, but that's the thing. It wasn't the school that paid for the trip. It was my parents that had to save up a lot of money for it.
They had like through the whole process to go through it, like have students go, and also teachers that they had to pay in order for that.
That's something poor schools just don't do.
They don't want to go through the trouble of.
Junior year, my class had the option of going to Europe, and some people did.
See?
But that was double the price, and my parents weren't going to do that.
I think my school did have like trips like that.
Yeah.
But nobody went because nobody could afford it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
They kind of just put it there because they knew none of the students were able to do it. F that school.
Well, it's public school.
I like how I'm not wearing my headphones anymore.
It's just a headband on you. That's it.
It's just a headband.
Even like you're still able to hear it slightly.
I can hear all of you.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, for me, it helps out a lot. Honestly, it helps to monitor, especially since we don't have a guy off to the side to monitor.
Hey, if you want to be an audio tech, we're not hiring because nobody knows anything.
I mean,
did you go to a rich school?
No.
No, yeah, it makes sense.
I mean, I would love to like have one of the guys off to the side and do like handle all our tech and everything.
An
but
unpaid intern.
no, like one of the other guys that's in the crew. But that's the reason why it's just 3 or 4 of us at a time, because that's who we can have at a time.
The only good thing about like all this is I can put this on my resume and say that I know something about video editing and stuff, even though I don't.
I mean that's also what I'm gonna put in my resume.
It's like, how many subscribers did you have?
I did learn.
Doesn't matter.
I did learn a good amount of stuff. I never thought I'd be able to edit, even though it's minimal and maybe not the most extravagant thing. It's editing.
Omar puts on his resume, creative director of an independent business.
You can literally put that down. That is viable.
It is.
Literally, you can put that. Like if you work if you work at like a restaurant, it's just like any restaurant, like you do, which is. You can literally put, instead of putting a waiter, you play, I can do money management and talking skills and stuff like that. You can literally do stuff like that. Which is good. So people that don't know how to write your resume, just make crap up, even though you never did it. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Anyways, because like I said, you work as a waiter. Like, don't just put a waiter. Put like, I know how to manage money, how to talk to people, and how to like work in a group setting. So that sounds better than a waiter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, yeah. There's a lot of things I'm gonna like that I've realized that I've done that I'm gonna like manipulate the words to making it sound even better.
like the job that I do with my dad, I can literally say I know how to do. I know how to build houses, even though it's not really that. It's like working like having instructions and stuff.
Hey, if anything, it's partially true. You've learned how to build part of every house, a little bit of every.
Yeah, I know how to do. I've seen how to do plumbing. I don't know how to do it. I can do paint. I can do painting. I can do tiles. I can do different stuff. Not good. How to do it? Not really. But I can put that there.
Nice.
I think that my professor, he just told us like earlier, it's like I need help for this specific thing, like this on a certain day coming up. If you guys help me, whether it's 30 minutes, an hour, or you stay there the whole day, I will sign off that you did 10 hours of community service.
Hey, what professor is this?
Great.
my trumpet professor.
What does he want? Does he just want me to sit there? What is it?
He needs help like moving stuff around for like a certain event. So it's gonna take hours, but you know, he's like, whether you stay there the whole time or you can only help me out for a little while, it's cool. I'll sign off on that.
Hey,
Do it,
man,
Omar.
what if you're not in the music program? Can you still go?
I don't know.
Would he help you out?
I just work here.
Do it, Omar. Do
Sure.
I get 10
them
hours just
hours,
like that.
Sure.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Community service hours.
Yeah, I definitely need to get like a professor that does research and stuff like that because that will look good on my resume.
Yeah,
So
well,
go to
start doing some emails, man. Be like, oh,
hello,
I'm interested in how manatees fight. Would you like to go on a boat and find out?
That'd be cool. Well, what it seems like this new class that I might be taking tomorrow on Friday. It seems like because like with the professor sent an email, he's like, "Oh, this first one is gonna be dry. You're not gonna get wet or whatever." So it sounds like we might get on a boat or just like be in like wetlands and stuff like that. That'd be cool.
That's
Nice.
cool.
Yeah. And also, I think they did send an email regarding like, "Here's your captain." It's like, well, that's cool as well.
Here's your captain. His name is Dave. Say hi, Dave. Hey.
Hello.
All right, so Dave's gonna take us down to the bayou. What?
Oh.
He's gonna take his shotgun and point it at your heads. Don't be alarmed.
Now Dave will occasionally go over his, his limit on alcohol, but that's totally fine because co-captain Steve here is our resident Boy Scout.
What is he at? 0.6? That's passable.
He'll be just fine. You're blowing to this. That's a 3.
Oh.
He should be dead.
You should be dead. What's the legal amount that you can have if they catch you driving? 0.0 some? 0.4?
I don't know. I'm gonna Google it real quick. Legal the thingy. Meanwhile, talk. Come on, hurry up, talk.
Because I know that there is once you blow into it and they see the number. 0.08. It's not 0.08.
0.08.
It's 0.08.
So 0.6 is just a single beer. All right.
0.6 is a single beer?
I don't know. I'm just making a number up. Yeah, so 0.08 is the legal amount you can be at in Texas, right? That was in Texas?
Yeah.
Or is that a federal law?
That's like anywhere.
Yeah, okay, so federal law.
Yeah. All I remember is one night getting my BA sip to like 0.7.
Really?
Oof.
What were you drinking?
I was right here drinking some like Smirnoff.
Oh, okay.
An entire 6-pack for myself.
A 6-pack of Smirnoff.
Yeah.
Okay, that's disgusting. Smirnoff is disgusting.
Well, it's because you're a bitter dude. You like the stronger stuff.
I don't like beer.
He likes tequila.
I like dark beer. I like beer that's dark and it's just can't see through.
Why's it gotta be dark, man?
Because it's better. It has flavor, and I like light beer, Bud Light, all that is garbage.
Dang.
Just piss water, it's basically.
Oh.
Dang. All you light beers out there.
All of it pathetic. Also, I'm not a drunk.
It's all about the dark skin.
It's all about dark skin beer.
Or maybe it's just what they tried when their dads had when they tried when they were kids. So they just stuck to it.
No, my mom's favorite, because my dad isn't like really drinking beer too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's my mom, but what she likes to drink is Dos Equis.
Okay.
That's piss water for me.
Oh,
that tastes really bad still.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but they like it. So.
Do your parents have like a wine thing or their own like little like alcohol station?
Just not really. We just have it laying around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We kind of have like some in the fridge, some in the other room, and we did at one point have a wine type little fridge thingy.
Yeah.
But I don't know where that is because we didn't buy as much wine as they did at that time.
There was this family friends that when I think sometimes we would have like Christmas or stuff like that at their house. They had a nice house. They still do. It's a nice house. Great. I think one time they were gonna have a toast or something, and they have this big globe, like the globe of the world, and it's all like brown, like it all has a brown tan tint to it with the ring holding around it.
Mhm.
All they do is this: they hold in place the globe, and then they slide away apart in it, and it's just like a bunch of like wine bottles being suspended by holders, and they're like, all right.
All right.
So it's very obscure, and it looks really, really cool because it's like time to open up the world.
Yeah.
We on wine time.
Wine time.
Wine time.
Dude,
Yeah.
now my dad was a drunk. He would buy like 12 packs of Bud Light and finish that within like a few days.
A few days isn't that bad. If you'd finish that in a day, then yeah, you're a real drunk.
He would like finish a third of it in one day.
Okay, that's all right. Like what, 3, 4 beers? That's not really
About
good.
4.
Yeah,
Sometimes up to 6.
yeah, like 4 Bud Lights in a day. That's nothing. Bud Light isn't gonna really do much to
Well,
you.
don't they have like basically nothing in them?
Yeah, I think it was like a point.
Just tastes shitty.
Yeah, it's just piss water.
Then why do people still drink it? How are they making so much money off of it?
Because it's cheap and people don't have any taste.
Ah,
Yeah,
People just have really awful taste.
yeah. This Bud Light is not good, or any like light beers or anything like that.
Bud Light fucking sucks.
FU.
FUL.
well, like at
Watch
least
us get sponsored by
There-
Bud
there's.
Light.
I was about to
There you
say
go.
now there's no hope of getting sponsored by Bud Light, but there's hope of getting sponsored by better alcohol.
Oh yeah, hopefully
no,
if we
Miller Light.
Miller Lite, no, none of that. What's it called? What's that? There's or BJ's. They have really good beers at
They
BJ.
do. They do.
If we get sponsored by BJ's, that'd be great.
Ooh.
They send us their freaking 6-packs. That'd be amazing.
Oh yeah. What is it?
Because
Don't
they're
they have
like-
IPAs?
They also have IPAs, but the things that I like the most is like the Nutty Brunette or the Tatanka Stout,
Uh huh.
which are like dark beers and they're great.
I like how they serve it. It's this nice little curvy glass and super tall.
Glass.
It's nice.
Who you laughing at?
Sponsored by BJ's.
That'd be great. That'd be an amazing sponsor. Come here,
So
Omar.
good.
Yeah.
Or Adam or Eve. Adam and Eve, I mean.
Dude.
No.
The Apple
Yes.
Shop. Remember that Apple Shop that
No.
you like?
Wait, what?
So this one time, a coworker, this was back when all my coworkers in the late shift were my age. So the range of like 19 to 21-year-old.
Mhm.
No one was older than that because all the older people wanted to work in the morning strictly.
Uh-huh.
And so everyone would joke around with each other. And so at one point, this chick comes up to me and she's like, "Hey Omar, you want to go to this apple shop with me? Like candy apple shop?" And I was like, "What?" She was like, "The candy apple shop. You want to go?" And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "It's called Adam and Eve. You want to go with me?" And I was just like,
God, you're retarded.
"What?" And then I was like, "Cool, that's cool, I guess." And then I asked a friend of mine, I was like, "What the heck is Adam and Eve?" And he was like, Why are you asking me this?" I'm like, "What's so wrong about it?" It's like, it's a specific type of store, you know? And I'm like, "What?" And then he explains it to me, and I'm just like, "They said it was a candy apple shop."
It's just like Wake Up Omar all over again.
Oh no, because that one made me cry. That one was just stupid.
That one's fun.
You look like Cyclops from like the X-Men.
No, I'm Star Trek from Star Trek.
Star Trek?
I don't know who that guy is. I never
Star
watched Star
Trek.
Trek.
Star Trek, or I don't know. I've never seen Star Trek.
I never seen Star Trek. So you know the black guy I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know who you mean. The one with the freaking visor across his face.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, sponsor from BJ's would be amazing.
How to look futuristic and sci-fi. Just make something up and put like buttons on it.
Yeah.
Put
Or
buttons.
just put like,
That's
the visor thing right here
LEDs
and
thing.
that's it.
Just go
LED
crazy.
glasses. That's all you need.
Go crazy.
I have some actually. Yeah, I'm not gonna get them.
You have those glasses that change the expression on them?
No, I have the one that looks like it's from Cyberpunk, where they're like transparent,
Mhm.
kind of, but it's like a color over it. That's what I have.
You're
That's
so
just the color.
cool. Why do you always have the cool little stuff? You're so quirky.
So quirky. I like how you can wear anything.
I know, right? He's like just so freaking quirky.
Just being passive aggressive.
I know. Look at his face. It makes it even better. Look at that. He's so disturbed right now for all the audio listeners.
No, I won't do it this time.
This is not on camera.
Not on camera. If you're listening in the audio, have fun. I
Use your
remember
imagination.
at one time I was telling him like, there was a specific episode where there was so many visual gags. I'm like, the audio listeners, they're not gonna get any of this.
Screw the audio listeners. Please listen us on Spotify.
Yes, we just need 30 more listeners, and then we'll have sponsorships.
We can
We can
sponsor.
finally get sponsored by BJ's.
That'd be amazing. Actually, oh, never mind. That's Pandora. Pandora had Adam and Eve on there.
Dude, imagine being able to have an episode at BJ's. Like at one of their booths, just take up a booth and record there a night.
God, that'd be so awkward.
It would be so
with
awkward.
everybody there and all the loud noises.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Or we could just...
that'd be really cool, but it would still be really.
No, imagine it's
awkward.
just like...
get like a secluded booth.
Yeah,
in
like
the
a
corner.
secluded booth because, they try to fill up the area in the front first and then
Yeah.
they push people to the back.
Yeah.
Like have a sectioned off in the back where it's just us and we
Yeah,
record
it's a
properly.
dark corner where everything happens.
Yeah, I just think it's really like all the YouTubers that always go like not vloggers, but like ones that just go outside and just do recording and stuff like that. Like normally their usual stuff is always inside and by themselves.
Yeah.
And then they do occasionally like outside stuff.
Yeah.
I always think like that's pretty cool because normally they want to do that
Mhm.
and they actually feel like I can do this without like not too much like not being too nervous. But
I find it really cool
Yeah, it's
when
really cool.
when I see YouTubers that get like I don't know if it's more of a sponsor. It's kind of like a gig because a bar or a community center is inviting them to do this event. It's like, hey, can you come either speak, do a skit, or do your podcast in public? We'll get you an audience. Just come to promote this.
Hey, Logan Paul, come to our forest so you can you can look at this dead body.
No, I was thinking more of like, you know how like
table reading. No,
Yeah,
it's
stuff
not,
like-
it's not a table reading. It's like VidCon and stuff
yeah,
like that.
stuff
where
like
there's,
that. Where it's like, hey, there's this convention going on, but hey, this group of people is also hosting an event at a bar later, or like meet and greet and stuff like that. That's cool.
Normally stuff like that happens because the viewers and people, the fans, they're the one that email those places and recommend them.
Yeah, it's like,
but
hey,
if
could we have this place?
Yeah, if enough people keep on like sending stuff, then there's a place like, yeah, we'll invite them over if people come and have business and stuff like that.
You hear that, Walmart? You got to go back to 24 hours. That way you could have a podcast in the middle of the Walmart.
Remember Walmart, Alaska?
Wait, what?
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 About that?
What?
There was a poll online for where to send Pitbull.
Okay.
Yeah, where to send Pitbull, and but people online were like trolling the hell out of it and putting like, let's send him to the last place you'll see Pitbull, and they sent him to Alaska to Walmart. but the people like at first like, oh, that's just a joke, let's not listen to that. But then Pitbull and like the Walmart in Alaska was like, no, let's do it. That sounds actually pretty cool. And then he went and they had a good time.
Nice.
They had a good time there. So the trolls did a good thing.
Dude.
It's you know how sometimes like online you'll see celebrities that they have the inspirational music and they'll say something inspirational quote or whatever.
The gay stuff.
Yeah. I was scrolling on TikTok and I came across Pitbull saying inspirational like generic lines that to make a quote out of.
Yeah.
And I was like, Pitbull would be the last person for me to get inspiration from. Nothing against the guy. His music's fun to listen to.
Mr.
But
Worldwide.
that whole persona he brings up in his music is just like, yes, I am an inspiring person here. Add me to your events.
What is he, Cuban or Puerto Rican? Or
I
something?
forget. I just know he's
I
Latino.
think he's Cuban.
Cuban. All those Cuban kids out there.
All I know is I just don't like it when he takes off his glasses, his sunglasses.
Oh yeah.
Keep them on.
Yeah, he's iconic with those glasses.
Dude, I wonder what it feels like to be invited to like a convention.
It probably feels pretty good. It's like I finally made it.
There's a friend of mine that's a cosplayer who has been invited to like Corpus Christi Comic-Con.
Oh, really?
And, like another Austin Comic-Con.
Well,
So-
actually,
Austin's are pretty big one.
I've heard it's not too hard to get invited to VidCon, like for the YouTube's con.
Mm-hmm.
It's not hard to get invited. You just need a certain amount of subscribers, and it's not even that high. But you're invited to come. They just won't cover anything.
How many subscribers we have?
We have 70.
Yeah, we can make it.
Yeah, no, honestly, I've had a cousin that he amassed a good amount of people, like a couple hundred, and then VidCon was like, oh hey, you have a couple hundred subscribers. How about you come out? But then they're like, we're not gonna cover any of your stay, but how about you come out? That's the catch. Is like you pay for your own hotel and everything.
I guess I just want to sound inviting and stuff like
yeah,
that.
they just. I mean, they know only their big ticket people are gonna come
Yeah.
over and obviously amount the sales.
Yeah. But being invited into a convention or something like that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, just having like a guest booth or like a guest table.
Yeah.
I've
Where
always
it's just you and your stuff.
this was a stupid dream that I had. I guess we can end off with
You
this.
wanted to be a Power Ranger?
No. Okay,
That's
we
another
can end
dream.
off with this.
You
'Cause,
finally have that dream accomplished now.
yeah, a dream accomplished. Now moving on to other dreams.
What's your camel toe?
No. We had. I had this dream that we had
Uh-huh.
amassed already a good amount of subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
We're at like a convention. I didn't know what convention. We were just at a con.
We're at a con.
We have our own panel, and it's the podcast panel. It's a live version of the
Mhm.
podcast. But right before the podcast starts, we play our theme song.
What's your
The old theme, the piano
old
one.
theme one.
Yeah, the old theme
the
one.
1 minute
The
long
one-
one.
Yeah, the 1 minute long one, and the crowd is singing along to the theme. So and then the dream ended when we all came in, sat down, and we're about to start.
Damn, that's a premonition right there.
Yeah, I would. I mean,
That'd be
I would
amazing.
cry if we got to live that. That would be
Dude,
amazing.
Just us live on stage. All right, guys, welcome to the CodeO-cast. And then Omar's crying his ass off. As you can see, Omar's crying his ass off.
Give me a minute.
I'll
Give me a minute.
I'll be like, I never get nervous. It's hello.
If we ever did that, I know it's something to look forward to in the future. We need to have the whole cast there.
Whole
Yeah, that's the
cast.
whole cast kind of thing.
If you say, give me a minute, I would literally just say, you don't got a minute. We're doing this now. Shut
That'd be
up.
cool.
The
That'd be,
funniest thing is I feel some of us would try to dress nice, and Eladio would still pop up in his general like attire, just blue.
Eladio just shows up in his underwear.
Wait, what? No.
It's just I'll come with my underwear. I don't care.
He's like in a sleep t-shirt and then just his boxers. He's like, hey guys,
Hey,
you got
guys.
some bennies?
Hi guys, wanna go Benny's?
Oh, we're live. We're not sponsored by Bennies.
I wouldn't be surprised if Carlos or Freddie were the most nervous at that time.
Dude,
Probably.
Carlos.
Since they're not prone, not that they're not
No.
so used to performing a lot.
No, Carlos is. He's a freaking. His freaking major was communication.
Yeah, but
And he constantly does like, well, not constantly, but he does a lot of talks in front of like a good like portion of people.
see, yes, but he's told me many times
Like,
how,
you-
about how his anxiety kicks in at the worst moments.
But still, he'll be fine. He's
Yeah.
just a baby.
Anybody with
Baby.
anxiety, Jesus, baby.
Just stop. Stop
Get
being
some help.
Just don't be anxious. It's that
Just
simple.
don't be depressed.
If only I was as cold as you, Jesus, my life would be a lot easier.
Dude, you guys
It's
are like
just-
the exact opposites. Jesus is extremely freaking cold. You're too soft on everybody.
No, I like to believe that I had to give everyone a chance.
See somebody get murdered by
There's
somebody.
a difference
that's
with-
just,
There's a difference between giving people a chance and being pushed around.
yeah, Omar.
Well, the only people that push me around are the guys here, but
The only
that's 'cause
people
they're
that
my
push me
friends.
around.
Yeah, they're the only guys that push me around.
Where's my food?
I don't know, man. Go buy it.
All right, damn, he's being cold, man.
Dude, I feel like Omar's the type of person who just sees a murder happen and then looks at the murderer and is like, he's probably a nice guy.
He's probably something's going through his life.
Yeah,
He's fine. He's
probably just
working
going
on
through
it.
something right now. I'm not gonna tell him anything. Hey man, you want me to buy you some food? I can buy you some food.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the CodeO-cast. If you like what you saw, make sure to go down below, subscribe, leave
Down
a like,
below right here.
leave a comment, put down some fanfics we could probably read in front of you guys. Recommend some great video ideas if you want.
Yeah, it'll be a good video.
Yeah.
Probably not for this channel.
Not
but
for
the
this
other
channel. For the other channel would be great. Also, go check us out on the audio version. I know sometimes sitting through an hour-long video can take time away from your day, but hey, listening to it while you're running around or doing stuff like that, it's way more productive. Plus, get some views. But anyways, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on the next episode of the CodeO-cast.
Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.
Dude, you know what's funny?
What?
Bye-bye.
Jesus did this while you were outroing. We had like 10 seconds left, so either way I was gonna stop there.
Nice.